Oops. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
How are we doing, friends? We are all naked as jaybirds with socks on this fine day after Thanksgiving. I decided, we had a big meal yesterday, ate some delicious food. Now we're gonna feel a little sick and look at some of the crimes against cooking that have been committed, and then we're gonna investigate some nausea of a different kind.
Crimes against humanity.
Crimes against humanity in general. Cyber Squeak has graciously joined. Thank you so much, Squeak. Appreciate it.
For having me. I've only streamed Cobra's food, I think, like once, so
yeah.
I don't think I've seen all of his horrors.
I've been on a real Cobra kick lately. I'm not sure why. I've just been checking out a lot of Seizure Robot 5000's Cobra podcast stuff, and it's been real entertaining. And it's like, you know what? Some of his other videos are kind of boring, but the little guy makes some real interesting cooking videos. So
It's like he's stoner food, but like he's not a stoner.
Yeah, it's like some kind of bastardized epic mealtime sort of thing. I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh god, I remember when that was a thing.
We're just being a couple old dudes on stream right now. Just like, remember when epic mealtime was a thing?
I remember when they made a Wendy's lasagna. Yeah, so we're gonna check this out. And we have Cheddar Boglum here for the thumbnail today. I don't know, it just felt right. So
it's like it's deviously disgusting. It's amazingly disgusting.
Thank you.
Like, this drawing here. Like he looks like a goblin.
He really does. He's aptly titled because I've never seen a more goblin-looking human being. He looks like he belongs under a bridge eating bugs.
I don't know. I feel like the bugs would probably taste better.
Oh, well, he's used bugs in his cooking before, so...
Wait, hold on. So I'm not like 100% up to speed on Cobra. I know he used bugs in his magic wands, but he's used bugs in his cooking.
He has also used bugs in his cooking. It was... I do wonder if they have this on the... It was like a burger with bacon and pork brains and dried bugs, and... I feel like I have a fairly strong stomach, but that was one that, like, I felt a little unwell watching.
That doesn't even sound good as like a concept. Like,
no.
Like I eat organ meat occasionally, and like it can be really good when it's made properly, but like just brain on a burger patty just for no fucking reason. Okay.
Brain on a burger. It was for Halloween, and it was just like trying to be shocking, but I don't know, man. It was rough.
It's possible to be shocking, but also just like eat good stuff.
Yeah, it's like you can do something that's a little eyebrow raising and have some thought about it, but I don't know. Let's get right into it, because I don't know. Also, kudos to Lennon Lime for this playlist, not a sponsor. Let's start out with something a little lighter.
I was gonna say, we're gonna like start at the bottom of the ladder and then just go to the real fucked up shit as time goes on.
We're gonna go deep into hell eventually. Let's see. Well, let's start out with Cheddar Goblin mac and cheese.
Oh boy.
And
YouTube, it's your boy KingCobraJFS. So, I went and cooked up a whole case, a little packet of Oscar Mayer's hardwood smoked bacon, pre-cooked and ready to go. So we're making a mac and cheese. I had some fans send me 2 boxes of this Goblin cheddar.
I'm scared how this is gonna go.
Shout out Cheddar Goblin.
Like, the thumbnail implies that it's boxed mac and cheese, but I feel like he's gonna fuck this up.
Oh, he's gonna fuck it up so hard. You'll see.
Mac and cheese. Now you can use any cheese / beer bacon that
I love
you
these
want.
angles
it really doesn't
he's getting
matter.
too.
So let's start.
I like the Cheddar Goblin box.
Do you know what the Cheddar Goblin's from?
I don't.
This is okay.
Some lore that I need.
I apologize for info dumping. This is actually something that I'm interested in. So there was a movie called Mandy with Nicolas Cage, and the movie itself is this kind of like heavy revenge fantasy sort of thing about this guy whose wife gets killed by a cult leader, and he has to go kill the guy, and it's all really trippy and weird. But the Cheddar Goblin is So after the main character's wife is murdered, he witnesses it and he staggers back into the house and he looks at the TV and the TV's playing and it's playing a commercial for Cheddar Goblin mac and cheese where basically this horrible little goblin puppet vomits mac and cheese on a bunch of cheering kids. And so we're watching like deeply traumatized Nicolas Cage just staring at this commercial before he has like a major mental breakdown. And
You know, I feel like that's kind of like how a lot of mental breakdowns preface.
oh
like,
yeah.
like you just see like you see, I don't know, that fucking have you seen that flamingo that they have the trend of like pooping toys for some reason? It's like you just see the flamingo on the toilet and you're like, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, well, this is a really good time to part company with reality, I think. This is my sign. Yeah, Cheddar Goblin is from the movie Mandy. It's also a really good movie. Would definitely recommend it, but yeah.
Now I'll have to
Good
like
stuff.
go like Google the scene just to see Nicolas Cage lose his mind.
It's pretty great, and that's immediately followed by him like having a full-on breakdown where he goes into his bathroom and he's like in a t-shirt and his tidy whities and he's drinking vodka straight from the bottle and just going through every single emotion you could possibly experience. He's like screaming and crying and
Or he's just having like the complete human experience there.
he is. It's really kind of beautiful.
And that's some country crock butter, some water, some virgin olive oil, some butter, and some beer and some water. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take our extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna pour some in there just like that. We're gonna leave the butter out because we're gonna need that to make our cheese.
Okay, he's got
and
butter,
powder and
so like
shit,
this isn't
so.
this isn't the worst so
You could
far.
use
We're
milk
not
or
doing
ranch, but
horrible
I'll use
yet.
country
Not
crock
all is
original.
lost. Oh, but wait, no, it's not butter, it's country crock. But I mean, it's
Does he have a wand in his pocket? What is that?
I think that is a wand, yes. You know, just in
You know
case
what?
he needs...
He's gotta be strapped up at all times.
he keeps that thing on him. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know if he's got to, like, change the weather or something, you know?
That's true.
That's enough butter for our noodles. Now we're gonna add our noodles and our water. Thank you to the fans who sent the mac and cheese. Cheddar Goblin macaroni
Yeah,
and
I just
cheese.
realized we didn't see him wash his hands.
Yeah, you know he's not washing his hands. The,
A lot of butter. Oh my god.
just a heap of it. Actually, let me screen share real quick, so. There we go. Okay. There. Now you should be able
Now
to see what I'm seeing.
I can see the horrors in real time.
Dump all the mac and cheese noodles in there.
Where did you get the Cheddar Goblin like products? Is it a thing you could buy? Like,
It is
it's
actually
real
a thing. It's a thing you can buy. Yes, they
Huh.
they actually sell a couple different kinds of Cheddar Goblin merch. It's mostly through the studio's website that made Mandy. But yeah, you can buy actual Cheddar Goblin mac and cheese.
I kind of love that.
Isn't it great?
Now I got the water level just barely above the noodles.
Oh no. Oh no. Sir, you're supposed to boil it before you put the
Now
noodles
to
in.
make it beer
He does
flavored,
not
we're
know
gonna
how to cook
crack open
pasta.
that Bud Light Platinum, not a sponsor.
Oh,
And pour a
why?
splash
Why
of
is
that
he putting
beer
beer
right
in
on top
it?
of our noodles.
Because
just like that.
everything needs beer, everything needs cheese, everything needs bacon. Obviously.
Your God, this is like making my fucking all of the culinary lessons I've taken just like are screaming in overdrive right now.
I can imagine this has got to be especially upsetting for somebody who's like done culinary stuff as part of their job.
Yeah, no, I took culinary school for 2 years and I work in a kitchen now, and it's just these guys always just kill a little bit of me every time I see this shit. Him and fucking Jack Scalfani.
Oh, so okay. And don't answer this question just yet. I want to percolate a little bit as we watch these videos. I would love to see if you would rather eat something made by Jack or something made by Cobra.
Oh boy! All right. I'm gonna prep myself mentally for this as we go through this journey.
Oh.
We're gonna save a little splash of that beer for our cheese sauce.
We don't need beer in the cheese. Oh, and you're putting your mouth on it.
Tasty. Go and turn on that fan. Cooking with Cobra,
Duchess,
look at
well,
that.
we don't have
Cook it
Grandpa
up,
isn't
cook
here.
it up.
I'm sorry.
That's what's up.
Don't worry, Duchess. Grumpa will be here soon enough. Yeah, I'm not sure which Stanley calls we're gonna do. I'm thinking of doing just a couple of random selections, unless you have one that you would prefer, but...
I don't have a preference, mainly because I've heard so much of this man. It's just like it's like part of my DNA at this point.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I'm gonna suck on your nipple.
First the left one.
Listen, I know we're not at Stanley yet, but I just love how fucking like methodical his fucking foreplay is. It's so fucking funny.
I don't know why it's so funny. It's like he's like chewing on tinfoil to listen to, but it's yeah, Cobra is just the appetizer. I don't know, we could do Paul Murders Kayla again. Hey,
Listen,
nephew.
Stanley, there is no limit on how soon we could hear Paul Murders Kayla, because that's a good call.
Paul the Dark Urge.
Oh, Dad, I killed her for you, Dad.
I really want to do a dirge run as Paul so bad.
That would be so funny.
His dream guardian is Stanley.
Now come on, I told you not to kill her. Oh, Grandpa.
No, why are you blowing?
I think his stove, his pilot blew out or something.
Yeah.
So I guess he's trying to like put some air into it, but it's no, sir. Just get like a match or even light a paper towel on fire and stick it under there.
Do you want Cobra setting fires? Is that what you really want?
I don't. Like as soon as I said it, I was like, no, wait, that's dumb. That's bad.
So like, just get the noodles boiled.
Unless like it's already on and he's trying to make it burn like hotter, faster.
Maybe. Who knows?
Over, we can barely fucking see what you're doing.
The cooking show that makes the bold decision to not include the audience.
Now, how do you know when your noodles are done? Or they're nice and soft and chewy?
How do we know?
Soft and chewy is not... That's not an epithet I would want to apply to my cooked noodles.
Yeah, like, you want them to have a little bit of give to them. You don't want them to just be mush. I feel like Cobra just wants it to be mush, though. It's all just mush anyways to this man.
It's all slop. It's the same coming in as it is going out.
Now we're gonna leave some of that broth in there, some of that pasta water. We're gonna leave that, a little bit of that at the bottom, just for a base. So I'm not gonna completely drain it, but it'll, yeah, hopefully it'll turn out good. Now you see all them noodles, all that butter has melted. And with the beer, the mixture of olive oil, extra virgin, and the water, and the beer, and the butter.
That's just a fucking witch's cauldron. What is that?
Nice
Bubble, bubble, toiling. Duh.
So much
you don't want to say congealed about your food.
He uses congealed a lot in his cooking videos. He also, and this is my personal bugbear, he uses the phrase caramelized on stuff that doesn't apply to.
Oh no.
It's like, and
He's oh god.
And the barbecue sauce gets all nice and caramelized. It's like, no, that's not how it works. I hate you.
It's like redundant to call it caramelized because it's what it already is. Like, sir, you can't. You're just burning it. Stop, please.
Josh, enough.
I'm begging you.
This is torture.
When you're cooking pasta and your liquids, that's exactly what we want. We want it to bubble like a cauldron, like witch's brew.
Okay, I wasn't expecting to call that, but here we go.
Don't drop the fucking phone, you stupid boglum bastard. Fuck. Fucking retard can't even hold the fucking phone.
Cobra!
Let's drop it again.
Is he making fun of himself?
He is.
What's he doing?
He does that quite often.
Does he think that it'll get people to like him if he's making fun of himself?
I think he does think that self-deprecation is like endearing.
Dump some of that water out.
Also drops the R slur quite a bit, and it's like, sir, this is the duster huffer, Duchess.
No, we left just a little bit in the pan to cook with.
Wait, I like how Duchess is like, wait a minute.
Now,
what? This guy huffing duster? No!
Cheese powder and some shredded cheese.
He needs to huff some better oral hygiene.
God, he does.
Like, I try not to judge people's teeth because mine are pretty horrible, but...
Oh, mine aren't great either. But he just... That is Mountain Dew mouth.
No, you know what? I feel like his mouth is better than Cyrax's mouth.
Oh, Cyrax's is the worst by far. I can't watch Cyrax. He is hard to watch.
This is gonna sound mean, but he's a horrible person, so like I don't feel too bad. He legitimately scares me. Like,
no, he is very upsetting to look at. He is a walking jump scare.
That's the way to put it. Like, he's literally like, you look at him and you're like, oh god. Okay.
Yeah. No, he is just a terrible person, and it's like, I don't know, I can't watch the ones where they're yelling all the time. It bothers me a whole lot.
Bothers me. Listen, the one Cyrax thing that I will rewatch though is when he gets his ass beat by Marty. And he's just in the fucking background.
So good. Yeah, no, Cyrax makes Cobes look like a distinguished gentleman.
And next goes our cheese powder. We want both packets, of course. All right, now we got our cheese powder. Let's add some other stuff to it. The rest of the beer. Now before we add the bacon and the chips, we want to get that cheese mixture going.
What's
So
the point of
there
him
we go.
saving the beer if he's just gonna pour it all in the same pot anyways?
I don't know.
Like he's like, we're gonna save it for the sauce. You mean the sauce that you're literally just, it still has beer in it and you're just adding more beer to it?
It's all going in the same place.
Now that's what's up. We're gonna stir that cheese powder and that shredded cheddar cheese all around.
That is most
Stir that
decidedly
in.
I mean-
not what is up.
Yeah, I'm gonna add just like a little
At
more
least
butter
he's
to
keeping
that.
it kind of clean. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna do everything in one pot, less dishes.
Yeah, true. I can respect that.
1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Now we got 3 more ingredients to add to our mac and cheese.
No.
Oh yeah, let it simmer. Yes, please.
I beg you.
Now to make it
Enough.
extra
He's
cheesy,
already
we're gonna
dead.
Add some of that grated Parmesan cheese
Parmesan.
that I showed you earlier. Yes.
It's like he has concepts that could work if, you know, it wasn't Cobra making it and it wasn't
Start
beer.
adding our bacon.
It's like, well, I like beer. I
Now
like
take all that
cheese.
bacon
I
we
like
cooked
bacon.
up prior to
All
me
those are gonna-
cooking
That's all I
this
need.
Yeah.
Cheese, mac and cheese.
Food groups.
You just tear it up.
I hate it when he
There
grabs
she
the
be,
camera
too.
like
Look at all that bacon in there with that sauce.
It's
Yes.
it's like those
This
fucking
mac and cheese
memes
gonna
where
be
like
boss.
someone just.
Maybe it
Have you
will,
seen
maybe it won't.
the
We'll
green
see.
screen video of Jerma
Now
when
for
he
our
fucking like pretends to choke the camera?
No?
Hold on, I need to find it because it just reminds me of that shit.
I need to see this.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. POV, Jerma murders you.
Okay, let's check this out.
Thanks, Jerma, for the murder.
I love Jerma. He's I have a hard time putting into words what is so good about him, but I don't know.
I describe him as like a silly little guy, and like that's just my favorite type of person is a silly little guy.
He is for sure a silly little guy. Let's see.
Like. Die, you motherfucker!
That was beautiful.
The camera.
See, this is what all those guys who make like those daddy dom POVs think they're doing.
So remember,
It's really
if you
funny
like
that
that
you
video,
mentioned that
follow me on my
because
journey.
Jerma, he did like 3 hours of green screen footage, right?
Uh-huh.
And there was a fetish it was like a fetish video somebody made with like giant women, and they used Jerma as the little guy, the like little green screen guy that gets eaten by the big woman.
He does seem like
was
he
like-
would.
And it was completely serious too. Like they were just like, "Oh, I need some green screen footage. Let me just get this random dickhead off of YouTube, and we'll use that." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, first of all, that's really fucked up. They shouldn't
Yeah,
be doing that.
no.
Second of all, that's also really funny.
It's like, of course, Jerma would be used as the fucking little dude getting eaten by a giant woman. Like,
Jerma does
That's
seem
just
like
what-
like giantess fodder.
oh my god! Listen, just because he's 4 feet tall doesn't mean
Listen.
mean he's giant as fodder.
He is minuscule. He is itty bitty.
He is from the south.
He's just a little guy and it's his birthday. Thank you for sharing.
I love that meme.
Oh. All right.
Final ingredient, we're gonna add some of these cheddar,
No.
flamin' hot
No.
ruffles.
What? It's like every time you think he's done and then he's not done.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes. I'm drying off my hands. I'll be right back. It actually doesn't smell half bad, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there it is, folks.
It's
Mix it
glop.
around, let it simmer.
Sir, why?
Now we're gonna take
Sir, please.
and we mix. Let's see what we got
Please,
for
sir.
hot sauce. Actually, no, I'm not gonna add hot sauce to it. I think the ruffles will make it spicy enough. But I'm gonna add like a little bit of liquid smoke to it, just for flavor.
Why are
Like
we
that
adding
bacon
liquid
pop.
smoke?
A
It's
couple
for
drops will
flavor.
go a long way. You don't need a whole lot of this
Obviously.
shit.
Make the bacon pop.
Oh,
according
stop.
To him. Jesus
No, that is
Christ.
too much. That is too much liquid smoke. Sir. Sir. No.
Yeah, you don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. We got it
don't
on
need a
low
whole
heat
lot.
right now, YouTube. Drain some of that excess
I-
liquid real quick. Yes. Now we're gonna just do like a little bit of that liquid beneath the noodles.
What do you mean beneath? What do you What do you
let's see if
mean?
we can get like the majority of that liquid out. We left the liquid in there just to help cook it. Yes. There's like a little bit of liquid beneath the noodles, but that's all right.
I have no idea what he's trying to say.
But what do you mean beneath the noodles?
Like that just sounds like there's too much liquid in there,
All right,
sir.
YouTube
Like what?
fam. I want to let that simmer on a very lowest heat possible. Not gonna lie, this looks pretty tasty. What do you guys think?
Ugh.
Would you eat it?
You can
I'm
lie.
about to
You
eat
can
it.
lie.
Okay. It looks like a texture map. It looks like somebody did like a texture map for a video game. Let me find it. You know what? It's just, yeah.
It looks like those zombie head the head crab zombies from Half-Life.
God, it
just kind of looks like
does.
that.
Hi, evil little McNuggets.
Hello.
I am not a farter. How dare you?
I am a smart fella, not
Would
a
you
fart
eat it?
smeller.
That's right.
I'm about to eat it.
This guy's a farter,
Almost
though.
an hour-long
He
cooking
looks like
video.
a farter. Grade A farter.
Oh
It
God.
better be tasty because this is what I'm eating for the next couple of days. So we'll see how it
Couple
turns
of days,
out.
sir.
We're gonna taste like shit, but that's the fun of trying, right?
Also, I noticed he didn't try tasting it at
Yeah.
all during the entire cooking process.
That's kind of the point. Like you figure out that you know what you need
He's
to
just like
change.
guessing that he's like, I guess this will taste good, and I'm like, you could taste it. Like you could actually taste it while you're cooking. You know, you're not prevented from it.
If only there was a way of knowing. I guess we'll just never know.
I don't care if it tastes
We
like
just gotta
shit,
wait and
YouTube,
see,
I'm
like
grateful
every
to
other
have
cook in the
what
world.
I have in life. And that's real talk.
As Chef said,
But this
that's
cooking
real
video
talk.
is going to be long enough, so I'm gonna take it off.
I'm sorry. Every time he says real talk, that's all I can think of. It's real talk, as Chef said.
It must be like a Joran kind of day because today I was leaving a voice message for somebody and I was like, in my mind, I had this weird dichotomy.
I can, it's okay for me to, you know, to respect my friends, but also get real damn sexual with them.
Really damn sexual.
I want to make that into a song. Real damn sexual needs to be the club hit of the year.
The club hit.
Real damn sexual. Real damn sexual. Yeah.
Simmer, and we're going to try it. All right. YouTube, here goes nothing.
God, it's like he's being fucking held hostage.
Right.
I love to cook, YouTube. I'm not gonna
Somebody's
lie. I like to
holding a
cook and see
gun
how
behind the
shit turns
camera.
out. Just start from nothing.
Like even like the camera
and you make
angles in his
something.
house,
Cooking
like
is
he's just
truly
like in a
an art
fucking
form.
somebody's basement.
That's called the culinary arts.
Also, I love the dartboard in the kitchen. I don't know why.
He had to have placed those darts there.
Oh,
like,
you-
by hand, not like throwing them.
You know he did.
Alright, King Cobra fam, we got our bowl. I mean, I'm not very hungry right now, so on Jake's just a couple of steamy
Even he
bites
thinks it looks
for the
disgusting.
camera, see how it turned
It's
out.
gunge.
Smells good.
Steamy bites. I don't like that.
It's alright. That's actually kind of tasty.
I don't
Not gonna
believe
sit here
you.
and say it's the best fucking dish I've
Yeah,
ever made, but it's alright.
you are lying, sir.
I'm a little bit hungry, yes, but
And I love automatically he's like, I'm actually not really hungry.
Yeah, no, we can tell that you don't fucking like this shit.
Yeah, bro. Bro.
not that hungry, to be honest. Hungry enough to make me cranky, but not like starving by any means.
Take a smaller bite, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't do
really
too bad on that
committing
mac and
to
cheese,
that
yo.
it's gonna taste good.
It's not even spicy. Like, you get like a little bit of heat, a little bit of spiciness from those Ruffles.
What's
Flamin'
the
Hot
spicy
Cheddar,
coming
Ruffles
from? The
chips?
chips? The
But
slop
other than that, you
chips?
don't really taste it that much.
The
Very
slop. I
mild.
can't imagine how
also
soggy
taste
those
beef.
chips are.
It's mush. It's just a big pile of red wet starch.
Honestly, yeah,
Weird
you're not fucking wrong.
It's all broken down to its most base form. He's performing reverse alchemy.
Reverse alchemy.
Cheese and bacon.
He's doing to that food what that scientist guy did to his daughter and the dog.
Oh my god. Not the
That's
dog.
pretty much
Poor
what you
dog.
get.
I
The
haven't watched.
hint of that
I haven't watched
smokiness.
a lot of Full Metal Alchemist, so I don't know. I don't know their names, but I do know that scene you're referring to.
Yes, that the scene. That's what he is doing when he is cooking.
The liquid smoke. Yeah, this ain't half bad, yo. You got a family or friends coming over? Yeah, I'd serve this for dinner at a party.
I would not.
It's
I would
decent
serve.
enough.
I would serve that if I hated my family.
Yeah, I would serve that if I wanted them to leave. Like, honey, I know you came home from a long day at work. Here's a pile of red wet slop for dinner.
It's slop time, baby.
So, yeah, slop me up. Our animes. I know. I'm a weeb. Ugh. God, the way he, like, sucks it into his mouth. Like, there's... He's not even really using his teeth. He just, like, slurps it in there.
If I had to guess, it probably hurts to use his teeth.
Yes.
I say this as a bitch who has had 4 root canals. His teeth probably hurt.
Those things don't look too comfortable to eat with. Yeah, I can't imagine serving this to anyone. I can't even imagine serving that to myself. I respect myself too much. Cobra slurps are more disgusting than Stanley's. You're not
Stanley's
wrong.
are funny.
Daddy's thirsty. Okay. Well, that's pretty much the end of that. How about Squeak? What do you think of the egg ramen and smoked fish hack? Doesn't that sound delicious?
It sounds like it's going to be very cursed, and I'm unfortunately prepared for it.
Well, let's see how it goes. Maybe he'll surprise us. Maybe it'll be a culinary delight.
At least Stanley pleases his grandson.
Cobra pleases nobody.
What up, YouTube? We're gonna do a custom ramen noodle recipe. Yes. We're gonna start with our instant lunch ramen noodles, the beef. And we're gonna add
Ooh, surf
some
and
pink
turf.
salmon. I love me some canned salmon. Yes, please. Let's see how it do. Look at that.
You love canned salmon, sir?
I mean, to be fair, he reminds me of a Fallout character in that he probably would happily subsist on only canned foods.
Fucking ghoul.
He is a ghoul. He's probably already irradiated.
He's like the least mutated ghoul ever, but he's still a ghoul.
He's the handsomest ghoul you've ever seen.
We got this, YouTube. What I mean, you just do it in the cup? Yes, theoretically. Now, before we add all the other fun stuff to it, we're going to add some water to that and we're going to microwave it. Give it about 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Now we'll need a couple of these hard-boiled eggs. They're boiled in some salt water for our ramen noodles. You do about 3, maybe 4. 1 for the chef and 3 for the soup. Yeah.
3 eggs.
Is he about to raw dog an egg?
Yeah.
Just eat this fucking. Listen, sometimes you want to just eat a hard boiled egg, but he no preface. Just he's like, you know what? I'm gonna eat this while I'm fucking making food.
Like, you know, I'll admit I'm a bigger fan of hard-boiled eggs than probably the average person. Never have I just decided, you know what? Okay, gonna have 3 hard-boiled eggs as part of my meal. I'm gonna have another one just to grow on, you know?
Yeah, just to have a little snack while I'm making my other eggs.
Yeah, you know, it's just an egg-based meal.
Now we're going to drain the liquid off as carefully as we can into the sink, that broth. We don't want too much of that in there now. Just the noodles. God damn it, that's hot. Those noodles are fresh. Alright, YouTube. Now into that we're going to add some liquid smoke. Some soy sauce.
Why?
Add our fishes and our
Why?
eggs, and some cheese.
I already feel ill.
We just fucking out of nowhere, like, he just liquid smokes everything, it seems like.
Smoke it up.
And get this liquid smoke open.
This is a meal that Gortash would make for himself.
Stop. Listen, they have like the same like teeth color.
They do.
On brand.
I mean, this is just, you know, this is just Gortash in another universe. He would make all of these meals for himself. He would put liquid smoke in everything.
It's like modern day Gortash AU.
And this is how he would dress too, with like the dog collar and
and like the fucking like weird like dragon shirt.
Oh, you know he's either got like the dragon shirt on or he's got like those shirts where it's like wolves howling.
Yeah. He's just like a big cringe lord, but like in an endearing kind of way.
Exactly.
Doing this. Holy crap, maybe Cobra's not as retarded as we thought. Oh, you think? How did the
Cobra.
can open so easily?
That's not very nice, dude.
Oh, did Cobra figure out how to use the can opener like a big boy?
He,
Good job, Cobra.
That's also another Cobra thing. He has a long-term feud with the can opener.
Listen, I don't fucking blame him. Can openers suck.
They do suck. That's fair. I love also the misaligned skull belt buckle. He's got like 2 of them.
It's almost like a fucking he looks like a bounty hunter, like a shitty bounty hunter.
It is. Corn Dog the Bounty Hunter.
We're gonna hit those vegetable ramen noodle beef ramen. There we go. Got the liquid smoke open, and this you don't need a whole lot of liquid smoke. This stuff is strong, dude.
Stop it! No, you said it was strong.
It's strong, so watch as I put a bunch on here.
'Cause I'm a man.
Premium soy sauce. Just like that.
Oh, that is so much soy sauce.
You know, as somebody who is like, I got my blood work back. My sodium levels are high. I don't think I should be watching this. I feel like this is making it worse.
You're like, man, just like perceiving that this existed is making me have hypertension right now.
Knowing that somebody else is consuming this. That was a slug of soy sauce.
He doesn't understand the meaning of less is more.
Hard-boiled eggs to it.
I forgot about the hard-boiled eggs, to be honest.
Well, now they're coming back. They're plot relevant.
You know what I'm saying? They don't take much.
Instead of Chekhov's gun, it's Cobra's eggs.
Cobra's eggs. Oh, and okay, look at those yolks. That is like some dry, crumbly, overcooked.
Oh no.
Ugh. Like with a ramen egg, you want, I mean, ideally, in my opinion, this is just my tastes, but you want like a nice soft yolk, you know? You want something it's a little bit runny. And I know that runny yolks aren't everybody's thing, but
I was gonna say, you almost want like almost an undercooked, because it being in the broth is gonna cook it a little bit.
exactly, yeah. This is just offensive.
And you can see the egg on it. Sweet.
Yeah, I can see the egg.
Now we're gonna slap that with some
Unfortunately.
of our fish. And we're gonna hit it right there. There we go.
Ugh.
That's good pink salmon.
Oh, sir.
Now we're gonna add some beach cliff sardines that are soaked in Louisiana hot sauce. That Louisiana hot sauce might add a nice little kick to that liquid smoke. And the soy sauce.
Can you imagine what his apartment must smell like?
It probably
So I'm
smells
gonna
like
take all
a
that
hot
fish and that
dumpster.
egg, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna stir it around in the ramen noodles.
Like the juice at the bottom of a dumpster.
Oh,
Couple
yeah.
drops of cayenne pepper sauce from the Pepper Patch Company. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a couple drops for flavor.
Do you think he can taste it all?
Now you look at all that hot sauce right there. We're
See,
gonna
I
stir it
kind
around
of like
town
the
one
first
more
time I streamed him. I'm pretty sure I had a theory where it was like maybe he just can't fucking taste anything because doesn't he smoke?
Yes, he does. He smokes like a chimbley.
Yeah, I know that smoking like fucks up your taste buds pretty bad. So like maybe he just legit like that combined with the fact that he just is always some kind of drunk. Like
Yeah.
maybe he really does just have no taste buds to speak of.
I think that explains so much.
Well, you know what else goes good on pasta? Cheese. So I kind of like a Mexican influence for Asian dish.
I've never had cheese on ramen, sir.
Just a little
Like,
bit.
okay. I have had cheese on ramen. I actually have a really good little recipe for it. You want to use Kraft singles. You do you cook your ramen,
Ooh.
and then you do a Kraft single and a little bit of butter, and you mix that in. Do a little tiny sprinkle of soy sauce, not the slurp of it that he does, but you mix that all up, and it's savory and creamy, and
See, that actually sounds good, especially because it really lends to like the kind of Americanized influence that we have on Japanese food. So like
Exactly.
it sounds like a really good fusion there.
it's nice.
But this man is using the same type of cheese he used in the last video for his fucking ramen.
Like, bro, this is not it.
The cheese on top. I like doing cheap shit like this. It's really good and high in calories.
It's
and
not
cheap
gonna
to make.
melt.
Excellent. Thank you, Lucifer, for this bountiful spread,
And a white
fish.
claw.
which was
Oh,
sent
he's
by
a
the
basic
fans,
bitch.
so I appreciate that. They send me canned sardines. I like that kind of thing. Okay,
Oh, he's nuking it.
Be watching it like a hawk. So we're gonna take our Phase X G Fuel.
Oh, we're getting a
and
drink
slap it
hack,
with some
too.
mango White Claw.
Oh shit.
One scoop
G
of
Fuel and
the
White Claw.
Oh.
Mango White Claw.
That actually sounds abysmal.
That is depression in a cup.
I need to stop that sooner. God damn it. Let me clean up that mess right quick. That was bloody brilliant. Wasn't it, YouTube? No, not really, dude. It's there.
It is certainly there.
It definitely exists. Oh, that looks so bad.
Look at all that.
Oh.
The juice is starting to flow over just a wee bit. Like, oh shit.
No,
Take that out of the microwave.
no.
That is repulsive. I do not want to hear about that thing's juices.
I have a pretty strong stomach, but just looking at that has me feeling a little gross. Like, sir?
I'm picturing the smell and fishy and spicy and cheesy.
But it's Mexican inspired, according to him.
Well, Joran would love it then.
Yeah.
As something to serve to the Latin ladies when you have them over.
This ramen noodles look insane, dude.
No. Yeah, that is insane.
All that cheese and fish and hot sauce and egg.
Oh.
Honestly, I can dig it.
I can't.
Well, hear me out. I generally like
No!
seafood.
It's like
I
he knew. It's like he
spicy.
knew people would be like, Cobra, what the fuck?
Death penalty. Death penalty.
I just. Oh.
So foul.
And the way I did this, it's spicy, but it's not too spicy. YouTube. Those noodles are slapping.
I don't believe
Salty.
you.
Spicy, smokiness. Those are good.
Oh god, and all the liquid smoke and all the soy sauce.
These ramen noodles, dang.
Maybe-
Okay, I will.
Maybe he likes the liquid smoke so
Yeah,
much
like
because
that
it reminds him of
cheap
smoking a
Cocoa.
cigarette.
Maybe he's got to eat smoke too. So I will say I don't disagree with him that his food is dank. It's just the sort of dank that like a dank basement, you know?
It's like when you leave your laundry in the washing machine for like a week and you're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, exactly that. It's like, oh, it's moldy. So we're gonna check out the Brain Burger. Let's see. Yes.
Get up to 70% off store-wide at
boy.
Michael's.
No way.
Shop Black.
Okay, here we go. Halloween Brain Bug Burger. Just a
Pork
warning.
brains, yes.
This is
Look
bad.
at that rose pork brains.
Oh man.
We got some
Why?
orthopeda mix, some dehydrated.
Because God is dead. And we killed him.
Cobra killed him with this fucking burger.
Grasshoppers, it looks like. So what's up?
That's the... He got
What is
evicted for
up,
spray painting in his apartment.
What up? Happy
I forgot
Halloween.
about that.
I love his dad here. Like, well, a lot is up, Josh. Papa Clint was pissed.
So, I'm uploading my cemetery Ouija board video right now.
Ouija?
And
A Luigi
A
board?
Ouija board? A Ouija board?
I feel like the spirits are like, Josh, go away.
Yeah,
now we're about
please,
to
Josh,
make
leave us alone.
Another burger for Halloween. We got our Texas toast. We're gonna season up our Texas toast.
Texas Chainsaw
Now you may
Massacre is
think to
more like
yourself,
it.
Cobra, this burger is probably gonna be grosser than heck, but that's all right. Drop it into our grease, bloop, right there, just like that. We could put some
No.
some mixed bugs on it. Yes. And we're gonna put some brains. Pork
He's finally
brains
living
made
his
in
truth and eating
America.
bugs.
I mean, you know, you've got the face of a bug eater. You might as well go all the way.
And don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there's definite ways to eat bugs that
Like-
isn't just Cobra putting them on a burger, but Cobra putting bugs on a burger.
I've eaten like roasted salted crickets. They're not bad. They're actually pretty
Yeah,
tasty.
I've heard that bugs don't taste too bad. I've also heard that tarantula tastes like shrimp.
I would be really sad eating a tarantula though. They're so cute.
Yeah, I'd be like, little guy.
They're just like little puppies with extra legs.
Listen, my neighbor has a tarantula, and I'm always very excited when they go on vacation, and they're like, "Can you watch Rosie?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I can watch Rosie."
Oh, her name's Rosie.
Yeah, because she's a pink-footed tarantula,
Those are so cute.
so she's got the little fucking pink toes,
Oh,
little toe pads.
I do love that spiders have just like tiny little paws.
They were like, "Hey, we're gonna make humanity intrinsically afraid of them, but look, they got little beans. They got little puppy pads."
Like, how can you be afraid of that? And they're little faces. They've got like those big eyes and just like, hey guys. Yeah, but Cobra is scary. Much scarier than a tarantula.
Yeah, he is a like he's what a tarantula is described as, just fucking terrifying and icky. And
I also don't like the come hither look he's giving the camera here.
oh no.
We're just gonna hit play on that.
Yeah. Rose with milky gravy. With milk gravy. Made in the good old US of A. So,
Aw.
yeah. And we'll put some bacon and some cheese on it to
Oh,
make
of
it
course.
tasty.
Sir.
Oh, he is checking himself out.
Alright. So now we got our Texas toast. I'll toast it.
I mean,
Some
at least he
greasy
has
loaf.
a self of
Let's
like
get our beef down,
good views
shall
on
we?
himself.
I
Beef.
guess.
Because it wouldn't be a burger without some beef. Put a little bit on top of our patty.
Why didn't he use beef brain
Get some
then?
butter to throw
I
in
don't
there
know.
on our beef.
Because nothing makes sense.
Alright.
Oh, the butter. You gotta have the butter.
So now that we've dropped our butter in there just like that,
Oh.
we're gonna drop our beef patty right on top of that butter. Season side down first.
Yeah, I gotta draw Gortash dressed up as
Take
him.
The
Please
paper off
do.
of it here.
And his fucking he dresses like a divorced dad.
Then we're gonna drop a little sliver of butter on top. So we're gonna take our kitchen knife and we're gonna cut the cheese literally straight.
No Serenghetto.
It melts pretty easily, and when it does, it melts into a puddle. So, yeah. We got some.
I
full
can't imagine what
throttle
this man's
blue
arteries look like.
and drink-
I don't even want to. The fact that he's still alive and, like, hasn't had at least one heart issue that we know of is incredible.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy that he hasn't turned into like Jack, where Jack had like 3 strokes.
For real. Like, I don't know if it's just because, like, Cobra's in, like, his 30s, so, like, maybe time just needs to catch up with him.
Maybe.
Because, I don't know, I feel like that is a castle built on sand.
The castle built on butter and bacon and liquid smoke.
So much liquid smoke. And cheese.
Drink one of those while we're cooking. Let's go and give our burger a flip. Whoop. Right on the money, baby. That's a perfect sear right there. That is just fucking beautiful.
What would you know about a perfect sear,
Look at all
Cobra?
that beef and that butter.
Oh god. Oh.
That skillet is directly out of Resident Evil 7. That is something you would find in the Baker house.
I was gonna say that looks like that just looks like you would find that on the ground in like Fallout New Vegas, because it's the same fucking orange color.
For real. Like, all of this is just survival horror kind of shit.
Yeah, but he's eating it on purpose.
Ugh.
Yes. YouTube, if you like the cooking videos,
I
subscribe
don't.
for more.
I don't
and
like
happy
them.
Halloween. We're making a Halloween-themed burger. It's going to be gross, weird, and just downright disturbing.
Kind of like you, Cobra.
Mixed bugs, pork brains. What? Let it cook for a little bit longer on that side because I want it to be a nice medium rare. Now you see all the beef and the beef grease with that butter? You see that in the pan right there, YouTube? We now have a base for our bacon.
No.
Now we're gonna take some of that thick cut bacon. Doesn't matter, we'll kind of just get some bacon, all right?
Do I have to?
And he is not going to wash his hands.
Oh no, he just picked the spatula back up!
Now take some of that Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub. I got ourselves a little spoon here. And
Why do you need bacon rub if you already have
Take a
bacon
spoonful
in the
here.
pan?
I don't know.
What? We're gonna sprinkle
Because
that
more
onto our
bacon is more better.
Beautiful. Give the other piece a flip.
He must have loved the like bacon craze of like the 2010s.
Oh, you know he did. He was all about that
That
shit.
bacon's gonna be hot. Okay. Fresh off the pan. Alright, so we got our bacon.
Okay, just like. So like, are you even gonna cook the
Delicious.
brain?
Really
Like, what are you doing
gooey
with the brain,
mozzarella.
sir?
I think the brain is like pre-cooked or like able to be eaten right out of the can, hopefully. I hope.
We're gonna get like a new fucking. He's gonna be patient 0 for like some fucking swine infection.
I'm
Well,
shocked that he hasn't
Let's
already.
go ahead and melt the cheese on our burger patty on top here. We got mixed bugs. What kind of bugs do we got in here? Does it say? Some grasshoppers, some crickets.
Chef Mike hard at work in the background.
No
That
added
microwave
colors
is
or
just
preservatives,
weeping.
Microwave, dried, and roasted.
Kill me.
Yep.
Help!
Two different kinds of.
End my
Hold up.
suffering.
Now before that hardens up, we need to add some bugs to it. Do you ever get that one parent who's just like, oh my god, that costume's too scary? It's just like, shut up.
Yeah, and she was talking about your face, Josh. You weren't even wearing a costume.
Just talking about him. Just like, oh, what is that? Who is that? What's that creature doing here?
What is that ghoul?
You know, not trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but hear me out, YouTube. Hear me out. Oop. That went flying all over the place. Start adding these dried up bugs.
Oh
Like
boy.
if you're gonna take your kid trick-or-treating, if you're gonna take your kids trick-or-treating on Halloween, then they have to know, hey, it's just someone in a costume. It's part of the festivities, you know?
Why are you out
I
where there's
feel
kids
like
Those
when-
parents is worried about costumes being
I was gonna say, I feel like what he was doing was he was fucking, like, in a very, like, not inappropriate as in, like, sexually inappropriate, but just, like, a very inappropriate costume, and people were like, hey, can you, like, go?
Yeah.
And, like, not be here in
Like-
the neighborhood? Who are you?
Read the room. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. That's fucking weird, man. Like, why are you where kids are trick-or-treating?
Yeah,
30-year-old
that's a
man.
little... How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
too scary for your little kid to handle when they're trick-or-treating. then maybe don't take them trick or treating. How about that? They could be the one kid in their class. Everyone's all bragging about how much candy they got. You know what's worse than having a costume that's too scary? Having a costume that's politically incorrect.
Oh, woke warrior KingCobraJFS.
Oh God, here we go.
Some dried up bugs here.
The woke mob strikes again.
Interesting.
Can't do anything anymore because of
That's
woke.
not bad. So we're literally gonna pack all these bugs here, these dried up. And these bugs ain't half bad. And we're gonna leave room for the pork brains. So maybe like
I don't
bugs.
like the way he's just pressing the bugs into the cheese.
All right, we got the bugs on there.
Yeah. Like I feel
Now we're
like
gonna
maybe
roast
if he
pork
like
brains.
I don't know, put them in the burger meat, like
Now,
maybe
I've
it would have
had pork
been
brains before.
I'm
They're
kinda
actually
better.
tasty.
I'd be cooler with
All
that.
right, so now we're gonna take our
Ugh.
delicious.
It just
pork
feels kind of
brains.
lazy.
It
Like he's like,
does.
yeah, I'm making a
And we're gonna
scary
sprinkle 'em on
burger,
top
and I'm
of our
just gonna
bugs.
put a cockroach on there or a cricket on there. I feel like he's gonna love these brains.
He loves pig brains. Which, you know, no shock. He looks like the kind of guy who would.
That piece doesn't want to stay on there, does it?
He literally looks like the cheddar goblin, so.
Pork brains, ladies and gentlemen. Pork brains. So I'm pretty sure human brains are illegal to eat. Look at me eating pork brains straight out of the can.
Oh, you're so shocking, Copes.
Edgy and cool.
Ow, the
We
edge.
could cook these, but I'm like, nah, that's all right. YouTube, look at this, man. All the
He
pork
like really
brains,
is just
the
doing like
cheese,
the
the
laziest
bugs.
option here. He's like, I
Maybe
could cook
some
them, but
famous
nah,
Dave's
fuck it.
Devil's
We love his lack of effort. Go King, give us nothing.
You know, as much as I'm sitting here like, this shit is awful, I feel like after having time to ruminate on it, I feel like I would rather eat his food than Jack's, because at least you see Cobra take stuff out of the package and you know it's fresh. With Jack, he will be like, hey, so I have this chili I made, and just don't mind the funky taste. It's fine. It's not like it was in my freezer for like a year. It's fine. Just don't
God,
worry
that's
about it.
right. I forgot Jack did that.
And then got all pissed when his chili didn't win, because he was like, I didn't cheat. And I'm like, bro, you think cheating is why you lost, sir?
You
Not because the moldy chili?
You served them expired chili, Broseph.
And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be enjoying whatever Cobra made,
Devil's
but
sauce, barbecue
I
sauce.
probably wouldn't be sick.
I would
Yeah, just
rather
little-
have like, okay, just making like a
sprinkle of
regular
that
burger.
goodness right there.
I would rather have what Cobra made than Jack.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Famous Dave's Devil's Spit barbecue sauce. It's good. It's real good. But it's got a little bit of heat on it, man.
No, it doesn't.
Holy crap, YouTube. This is just ridiculous. I'm gonna flip it over.
No wonder he
Like
likes
that.
this. He's just coating
Mm.
everything in
Little
sauce so
pork
you
brain
can't
trying to
taste
fork
it.
out.
It's just, yeah, just slop it up. Nice and, you know, he just likes wet food.
He does. That is like the best, like soggy food.
Just, you know, make my food extra damp, please.
Take it over to our table real quick. YouTube, I'm gonna go outside and have a cigarette right quick.
Yeah, kill your
Smoke
taste
like
buds
half
a
of
little
it,
more
and then
before you
kinda
eat
cool off
this.
a little bit.
He's,
Yeah. So you can stare at it.
he's like, I
Just
need to
right here
prep
on the-
myself.
Right here on the bed here.
Oh.
I'll be right back, YouTube.
On the bed?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube. It does smell pretty damn good in here.
Okay, Okay, I
look
know
at
I keep
that.
bringing up Resident Evil 7, but why does this remind me of that mini game? I don't know if you've played it where you're like chained to the bed and the lady keeps like bringing you horrible fucked up food to eat and you have to like escape.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Cobra. He just is one of the bakers.
He's
This is
the lost
like
baker son. And the mold didn't even get him. He's just like that.
yeah. No, he's an anomaly. He's like a natural strain of the mold or some shit.
He is mold.
Bacon, cheeseburger with pork brains and bugs.
Welcome
Happy
to the
Halloween, you
family,
crazy
son.
fuckers.
I hate
Honestly,
that I can hear
it
him
tastes just like
you
a
know,
bacon
chewing.
barbecue
You hear me
cheeseburger.
chewing?
Get the little crunchy bits from the bugs.
You see me thinking?
It's like I hear it too well.
Color me surprised, YouTube. That's actually tasty.
Oh, he is
If you
eating
would've
that with
told
such
someone there's pork
relish.
brains on this, they would have been like, "Ew, I'm not eating that."
Yeah, you're just so
Most
edgy
people
and
anyway,
different,
but me,
Cobra.
I'm like, let's do a burger cross section.
No, get that out of my face. No.
It just
I had no idea how it was gonna
it just
taste,
feels
how
like
it was
it's
gonna turn
grease.
out.
Like the whole thing, it's just grease,
But the
grease
cheese
and
kind of dumbs down the
wet
peach
and
of that
sog and
devil's
just
spit
gross.
barbecue
It's
sauce.
damp
And,
bread
well,
with a bunch of slop
yeah,
housed
not
in
bad.
between
Not
it.
bad at all. Will I make it again? Absolutely. Just to like shock people, like, what is wrong with you? Yeah. Got a squizzle of my full throttle here. Go full throttle or go home.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Hell yeah, dude. The KingCobraJFS channel is blowing up because of you cool cobras, and I appreciate it.
Cool
Looking forward,
cobras.
YouTube. More bites for the hell of it.
Are we cool Cobras for watching this? I hope so.
I think we're cool cobras.
Oh, I'm so glad. Stop making eye contact.
Shake, I'll be right back.
No.
Happy Halloween, YouTube. Just got done eating the Halloween burger. Drinking on a full throttle blue agave.
Okay, well, that was upsetting. And you know what else is upsetting?
Oh no.
Let's pick out a Stanley call.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Do we want to do...
I do have a Google Drive with all the Stanley calls if you do need it.
Thank you. Do we want to do Paul Kills Kayla? That, I feel like that's a classic.
I'm completely fine with that. Hold on, let me figure it.
Hold on. Do. All right, let's go ahead and go with this one. Let's wait, let's see. Actually, if you wouldn't mind sending me the Google Drive real quick.
I just did.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, precious.
You must like me a lot to be sending me the Google Drive.
I don't recommend looking in the videos because there's
I'm-
poop in there.
I'm not planning on it. I appreciate the warning. It's like,
There's just that's the videos when he's like smearing poop on the wall, on the window, or the bathroom mirror. Yeah, he's just putting poop on the bathroom mirror and saying Donald Trump is an orange turd, which queen shit. I agree, but I don't agree with the shit on the mirror.
yeah, like, okay, Stanley, you know, broken clock is right twice a day. Okay, I think I changed my mind. I kind of want to do Grandpa's nipples.
Yes,
It's calling to me.
I took one peek in that section and I ran. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. I kind of hate the fact that I decided to like be like, yeah, I'm gonna archive all the Stanley stuff, and I'm like, oh, even the poop, huh?
Listen,
I guess I gotta archive the poop.
I'm sure there was some nasty shit in the Library of Alexandria too. Doesn't mean it was any less.
This is true. I managed to catalog the Stanley calls before the Library of
Alexandria.
Alexandria, there we go.
All right. Well, let's get started. This is Grandpa's nipples.
Ooh, Grandpa.
I fucking hate that I can't refer to like any old man character in a game now as anything other than Grandpa. Like, okay, the new Dragon Age game with like the old man necromancer. I'm sorry, the moment I saw him, it's like, Grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Your nipples are so sexy.
Grandpa Emmerich.
Can you hear it or no? Oh, you're gone. Yeah.
Yeah, grandson.
Grandpa.
Yeah,
Grandpa, I came home.
I know. Are you really, really sick?
No, I lied.
Why?
Ooh, Balthazar.
Because I wanted to go home.
Because you were still stoned from all the weed.
Nope.
Still stoned from. I'm sorry, Stanley's anti-drug stuff is so funny to me.
He is such an enigma because, like, he hates Trump. He loves Ronald Reagan. He hates weed, but is fine with gay sex. It's like it's he doesn't make sense like at all.
Stanley,
like I said, enigma.
He is an enigma wrapped up in a mystery.
Because I wanted to talk with you about my penis and my dick and all my cum
And my dick
and my sperms.
And all my cum.
And are you on your bed naked?
No.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm taking a mean shit. It hurts. I had too much cheese on my lasagna.
Okay.
Paul
And
had
it got
the
all hard, like,
fucking cheesy ramen.
I told you stop eating King Cobra's food, Paul.
Gotta put my finger in there and loosen it up.
Well, do it.
I am. It's my duty bubble
Stanley.
like Bobby Brown. I'm gonna pull it out and say, Bobby!
Now, Grandpa ain't gonna lick your ass until it's clean.
I'll clean it for you.
He has standards. Come on.
Yeah, you can't expect Stanley to eat a dirty butt. He'll smear a mirror with shit, but he's not gonna be eating no shitty ass.
He will pour a cup of piss on his chest, but he will not eat a shitty ass.
He is a man of standards.
I'm gonna have my ribs removed like Marilyn Mansonite, and I'm gonna lick my butthole for you. I'm flexible too.
You don't need to be flexible. Grandpa will take care of you.
But I can do the splits on your face and my nuts will drop into your mouth, and we'll be sexy together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't need to remove your ribs. We can
Sometimes
still do that.
even Stanley sounds like done. He's like, yeah.
Yep. The things he does for a piece of hot illegal ass. Long-suffering Stan.
I heard like you can wear a corset and break your ribs and make yourself really skinny, cause you like young skinny boys, and I want to be that way for you,
Grandson,
Grandpa.
I like you just the way you are.
I like you
Please
how you
don't
are.
change.
I don't want you to change either. Like, don't get skinny or young or nothing like that.
Well, I won't get young. I'll just get older.
Will you get fatter?
No.
I kind of like it.
Well, I'll just stay the way I am.
Don't ever change, Grandpa. You're perfect how you are.
And so are you.
Aw,
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
I like you.
That's so sweet, Stanley.
I like you for you.
He likes me for me.
I like you for you, but also your dick and your all your nipples.
Well, don't worry.
All
you'll
your
get
nipples.
'em.
Like, there's more than two.
All of them. Maybe Stanley has a third nipple.
I will get them. I'm gonna put my nipple in your mouth.
But grandson,
Yeah.
does your dad know you're home?
We are watching your boy, Ballpark Franks.
Oh, Grandpa.
Oh, we were watching Cobra videos. We have moved on to Stanley Kendall calls now, so we've switched from one revolting thing to another. But yeah, we were checking out Cobes, and it was foul. I don't know what else to expect. But yeah, hello.
They called him and told him that he needs to give permission for me to walk home. And he told him,
No, he
yeah.
was at work.
No, I don't know where he's at, but they called him on his cellular phone.
Uh-huh.
And I heard
But
that
you need to not play sick and stay in school so that you graduate, because Grandpa is planning on coming out and watching you graduate.
But
Aw,
yeah,
how
Grandpa,
romantic.
today I
Aw.
go to Spanish class though. I get to see Rich.
Now, I don't know. I don't know if the school will let you since you came home sick.
No, Grandpa, it's an off-campus class for adults, and it's at the ROP center, and I can just walk up like I'm walking from school, because it's not a school like at my school. In my school, it's a class outside of my school by my school.
I know. Your dad and I talked about it.
Man,
But your
he
dad was
tells
so
you
proud that
everything.
you did your homework last night
I
when
turned it
Grandpa
in.
told you. Huh?
I turned it in before I left. I gave it to my teacher.
Good.
Yeah.
I bet he or she was surprised.
No,
I'm just
usually
waiting for
turn
him to
in
get
my stuff,
horny.
but I usually
Oh,
don't
me
turn
too.
it in all the way completed. And this time I depleted it.
Good, because Grandpa was proud of you, and Grandpa is going to encourage your dad to give you that surprise tomorrow.
Oh,
But
no.
I wanna
That's so
know what it
sweet.
is.
No.
Grandpa,
You got to be good. You got to be good
Grandpa.
again tonight.
Grandpa.
are you gonna tell Dad I was faking?
No.
You're a good
That's
grandpa.
between you and me.
I like secrets.
But listen to me. This had better be the only time. From now till the end of school, you need to be in school 5 days a week.
I know, but I get tired of it, Grandpa.
Damn,
I
Grandpa,
sit
you're
there
buzzkill.
Well,
Yeah.
in the
Busting
class.
his
Grandpa
balls.
got tired of it too when he was going, but he knew he had to, because my dad kept good eye on my grades and made sure my homework was done so I would succeed.
Is your dad sexy?
No, my dad is.
I'm sorry.
Is your dad sexy?
It just took me out.
Not here anymore.
Was he sexy when you were a kid? Like, did you have father-daughter time with him? And
Father,
sex?
son.
No.
Father-daughter time.
My dad was heavy set, which is why your grandpa's heavy set.
That's all right.
But getting back to what I was saying, and Grandpa knows best, please don't fake it anymore. If you're really
Yeah,
sick,
Grandpa knows best. Now suck your dad's dick.
This whole thing is such a fucked up, horrible nightmare, and like, thank God it's not real, but still,
Yeah.
like, sometimes it's funny, but I do have to stop occasionally, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I'd say sometimes with the Lauren calls too, I have to just sit and be like, holy shit, this is just a lot to take in.
Yeah. The fact that Stanley thought, at least to a degree, that it was real is just... It's a lot to take in.
then I get concerned. I thought you smoked too much weed, and that's why you were in the nurse's office.
But Grandpa, I had to shit at school, but you walk in there and there's no door on the bathroom, and like I'm afraid like someone's gonna come in and see me digging out my duty bubble, and I don't want them to take another picture
My
of it and
duty
put me
bubble.
on MySpace.
On MySpace.
On YouTube,
That's
probably.
where all the cool kids are.
Oh man, they'll take a video of me pulling my cacas out.
No, don't you get excited, because that's wrong. That's bullying. Remember what they did to Grandpa.
Yeah, Stan, want to remind us what they did to Grandpa? What happened?
Well, Grandpa, how'd they bully you? Come on, let us know.
Yeah, come on. It's a safe space to share.
Remember what Derek did to Grandpa.
Derek has apologies for you. I told him you were my grandpa and he can't be respectful to you, then he can't talk with me no more. And he's like, all right, I'll do that. I'll be nice and I'm sorry. And he said he would give you apologies.
Yeah, when he comes out here, though, he hadn't... Never
He ain't
mind, I
going
don't
out
even want to
there.
think about it.
Grandpa,
What?
why are you? He ain't going out there though. You said it was only me and you.
Oh, trouble in
Together,
paradise.
Oh
Exactly
no.
Together
Calm
forever
down.
with you. And never to part.
When I come out there, I do not want to see Derek, to be quite honest.
Even if he's naked?
No,
Grandpa, he has a bubble
He-
butt.
he is not your friend.
I think my dad's home.
Well, he's probably checking up on you, so you hadn't better be talking to me.
I'm shitting.
I know, but he can hear you talk, so he's going to want to know who you're talking to.
I'll tell him, Grandpa, I ain't ashamed of you. I'll walk down the street holding your hand naked and kissing you, and everybody who
Naked?
don't like
Why
you.
naked? Naked and kissing you?
I will give it to Ember. Some of the Paul stuff she says, just like it's like a delayed reaction, you know, like in the samurai films when he cuts the guy with a sword and nothing happens for a second and then just like jets of blood.
Yes. Yes.
It's like, wait, hold on, what?
Kiss all of my asses.
You won't be naked if we're out in public. But yeah, since you're my grandson, we can hold hands.
All right, I'll make my clothes on, and we'll hold hands, and I'll take you to bingo.
You gonna play bingo with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my
He's
my
gonna
finger
turn this
on
sexual.
O, on B-O, and that's you.
Mamma mia indeed, ballpark Franks. Also, I just recognized your name, and I wanted to say, I dropped a little mention of the Snake Bones podcast at the beginning of this. I've been binge watching it, huge fan, love your work. So, just wanted to say that.
On your
Grandson.
like your B-O is your butthole.
Maybe you don't want to hear huge fan from someone who's listening to this, but
that's what my counselor
Huge
says.
fan. Anyways, here's more nipple talk.
yeah, nipples and buttholes and bingo.
Hey, I have a question. Do you like that Grandpa sends you a text every morning and wishes you a good day and loves you?
I love it, Grandpa.
I thought you did.
You make me feel like a special boy. Like
You are my special boy.
I feel beautiful. Like I shake my hair out in the sun, and I'm like, I'm beautiful to Grandpa, and he's beautiful to me because we're in love, right?
I want a shirt that says that. I'm beautiful to Grandpa.
Some of the lines that Paul says in this saga are so fucking iconic.
I want a shirt that says I'm beautiful to Grandpa and he's beautiful to me, and then like a picture of Ketherick Thorm.
There's one, what the fuck was it? It was something along the lines of like, Paul was talking about how Donald Trump has a big ass, and
Yes.
and Stanley was like, just because a man has a big ass doesn't mean he's a good person, or something like that. And I'm like, man, that's iconic.
I love that one so much. Shake my hair out in the sun. It is art. You know, Paul is a wordsmith. You gotta give him that. Poet laureate.
I do love you.
Will you make love to me?
Yes.
You had to think about that for a
That's so
while.
nice. Tell me you will make love to me, because I'm touching it right now.
Well,
Also, maybe since we have some folks outside of the TCAP fandom in the chat here, do we want to explain kind of the backstory of this?
Probably, so we don't just sound like we're laughing at somebody like abusing their grandchild.
Yeah. So the elderly gentleman on here, Stanley Kendall, is best known for his appearance on To Catch a Predator, where he was caught for the same thing that pretty much everybody on that show was caught for. Stanley, did Stanley go to jail?
So he was arrested, but all of the charges in Texas were dropped because of the dude who shot himself.
Yeah, Stanley is thankfully dead now, but he is not the gentleman who offed himself. No, Stanley's charges were dropped, yes, and so a while later, some people went on to troll Stanley and basically catfish him, and one of them was a woman named Ember who pretended to be a young man named Paul. Paul had a lot of issues, and
He was emotionally disturbed, in Stanley's words.
yes. Hello, Stanley. Yes,
How you doing, Stanley?
that was my favorite decoy. I love that guy. Pretty good.
I follow him on Twitter. Well, I don't use Twitter much anymore, but he's a newscaster now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really kind of cute. I'm like, oh, look at him.
Good for him. Cuz he was too funny. Yeah, but
Conrad died for the Murphy Predator sins. God.
But yes, so yeah, TLDR, I don't know. Just
He's being trolled by people who just continue to make increasing fucked up scenarios for him, and he still is just like, yeah, this is fine. I'll jerk off to this.
yeah.
I'm gonna kiss you,
That's nice.
and I'm gonna pinch your nipples.
Oh, here we go.
Paint them?
Nipple talk.
Sounds cool.
Pinch.
Can we paint
I'm
them
gonna
too?
play.
Pinch.
I'm gonna play with your nipples.
Grandpa, I'm gonna get a high.
Are you gonna play like jacks or marbles? Maybe some parcheesi with your nipples?
Yeah, you'll see. Stanley loves nipples.
Stan-
That's like his number one item on a body is nipples.
Yeah, like some people are like ass or leg person, you know. Nipples.
lighter and make my nipples bright pink for you, and
Now, if you do that, then I can't suck on them.
yeah, you can, cause it's water soluble.
Yeah, but
Water
highlighters
soluble.
would give your nipples a taste that I may not like, a bitter. I want it sweet because you're a sweet boy.
It'll be yellow.
No, I'm going to suck on your nipples.
All right, Grandpa,
What?
will you make love to me?
What? I just said yes.
Do you like boys to
I
men?
thought I was. Huh?
Do you like
Bet he
boys
does like
to
boys
men?
to men.
Oh, he likes boys a little better than men, but you know, beggars can't
Men
be
to
choosers.
boys.
Men to boys. M2B.
Well, I used to listen to their music. I don't listen to it much anymore.
I make new lyrics to songs about you,
Nipples
all
become
the
bitter
time.
when
and I'll sing you a song. I'll make love to Gramps. I will lick his ass. I will lick his butt and suck his nipples. It's a good song, huh?
I will say
It's a good
Ember
song,
is probably
but-
the best person I've seen at freestyling.
she is an unparalleled improv artist.
If your dad's home, don't sing too loud.
And I will not let go until he turns blue.
That's what I'm going to do to you.
That's
When
not
you choke me?
concerning.
That's deeply unsettling. That's really deeply unsettling that you said that's what you're gonna do to him, Stanley. That's
Yeah,
really weird.
And it's just, foreshadowing for the future.
Yeah. Stanley was a school teacher, yes, which makes it even harder to feel bad for this guy getting trolled because I don't know, it's I apologize for going off on tangents here, but the predators that were like in some position where they were around kids are the ones that upset me the most. Especially because
Yeah.
I think we all had a creepy teacher at some point in our lives, and it's like, yeah, Mr. Lewis could have been on this show, all this sort of stuff. Like, yeah, so Stanley deserved every bad thing that happened to him.
You know what's fucked up? After the sting, since he wasn't like charged or anything, or like all the charges were dropped, he was a substitute teacher for a little bit after that. Until the school was like, oh shit, never mind, this guy was a fucking predator on To Catch a Predator, so we should probably not do that.
And the fact that they didn't screen that, like, before they hired him on for that it's a lot. So yeah, fuck this guy.
Will I come?
No, I'm not going to choke you.
Like in excess?
But when you come, I'm going to be down there drinking.
Drinking? Like,
I'm
hello?
going to be sucking on that dick.
Well, Daddy's thirsty.
I got a big dick, Grandpa. It's coming right
And
now.
all right, come. down for Grandpa.
Come.
So demanding, Stanley.
My dad can hear me.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Did you come good?
It was a load of glory.
That okay.
Hi, viral effects.
Grumper nipples.
Grandpa.
You
It was
hear
for
my
Grandpa.
dad?
Yeah, I can always hear your dad.
Cause he comes real loud, huh? And it echoes in your head forever.
Yeah.
You want to know how my dad comes? He goes, oh.
I know. I know.
Grandpa, how come I don't know what you sound like when you're coming?
Oh,
Cumbing.
you will.
Oh, you will. That's so ominous.
Oh, you will. You will.
I hope so.
You will. Because I'm going to make you drink it.
Yeah, Grandpa, I'm gonna like resist and pretend I don't want it and stuff.
Oh no.
And then you'll be like, drink it, Paul, drink my cum. I'll be so happy if you say that.
I will grab you by the hair and force you down there.
I have long hair.
Oh no.
Well, that's good.
I'm trying
So
to...
does Grandpa, but Grandpa needs a haircut.
My dad got a haircut today. It looks really good, I think.
Maybe that's where he was when he got the phone call about you.
Fuck. You're so smart. I bet you
What?
that's what he was doing.
Hey, I wonder, I'm surprised he hadn't been back there checking on you.
It's because I'm shitting. It's a private thing. Oh, farted. Sorry.
Did he just call you?
My dad? No, that was my butt farting, Grandpa. My dad don't sound like that. He got a sexy voice. This is how my dad
Yeah, I
sounds.
know.
Paul, get over here and suck my dick.
Oh, come on. He don't say that openly.
In the
Openly.
house he does.
Openly.
But I'll come running, like
No.
all happy, and he won't even have his dick out.
His beak.
Well, he's waiting to make sure you've done what you should do. So you got to promise me you're going to be good till the end of school.
I promise, Grandpa. Serio pedo.
How I know?
That's my favorite
Grandpa.
Paul quirk is that he wants to be Mexican.
Yeah, that's right. Cause yeah, he's like a white
he's
kid.
Obsessed with, yeah, he's like obsessed with Spanish class because there was a hot guy in it and now he wants to be Mexican.
He's a Mexiboo.
I hear somebody say Paul.
Yeah. I'm
Was
in
that
here.
Dad?
I'm cacaing. All right, cool. I think I got rid of him. He don't like the caca thing, Grandpa. He don't ever get
Yeah, but he-
tracks or nothing.
He probably
like that.
he wants to check on you to see how you are,
I am a
and
little.
he's going to know if you.
I'm concentrated.
I'm concentrated.
Grandpa or grandson.
Yeah. You can call me Grandpa. Oh fuck, that's cool. That made my dick.
You can call me Grandpa.
He's so surprised.
Hard kind of.
No. You already come.
No.
He's
It can
gonna
be
know
hard
you're.
again.
He's gonna know you're faking, and he may take you back to school.
I can come now like more than once because I stopped taking Paxil.
Okay.
Now it's hard all the time, like the good old days. It works.
Good old
So you
days
want
of
me to
being
kiss
hard
you?
all the time.
Again.
Yeah, I want you to kiss my broken dick.
That's also poetry. I want you to kiss
gonna
my
say that's-
broken dick.
That sounds like a song title.
I Want You to Kiss My Broken Dick by Panic at the Disco.
Kiss my broken dick and make it alive again so it can stick in your butt, Grandpa.
Your dad's probably at the door listening to you.
Dad, can you hear me sing to Grandpa?
Okay.
It's echoey in here. Grandpa, it smells like shit in here.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I finally got it out. Like when I was cummed, my butthole, you know, like when you cummed, your butthole goes in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's when it like made the plop water come up.
Well, you need to clean your butthole,
But the plop water cleaned
and
it.
you still need to wipe it with toilet paper and flush the stool and spray some air freshener in that bathroom.
Grandpa, I don't shit on a stool. It's a toilet.
You heard me. It's the same thing.
You call a toilet a stool?
Yep.
That's cool, Grandpa. I heard people call it like a shitter and a can, but like if it's a stool,
Paul.
that's cool.
Paul,
Stanley's like, Paul, come on.
Paul.
did you clean up the dog poop that you tracked in last night?
Yeah, I got it all cleaned up before my dad was able to see all the stains.
Okay, because I was going to help you do that till you hung up on Grandpa and took off with you-know-who.
I know. I asked Derek if he has racetracks, and he said no.
It's cool, Grandpa.
Well, Grandpa's got long underwear on again. It's cold out here.
Are they white so I could see everything?
Oh my
They're
god.
black.
Ooh, Stanley's going sexy and
You
black.
can pretend you're a
Ooh.
black guy, and I'll be like, wow, Grandpa, you're black.
My long underwear are black, and your face can be right in my crotch.
Okay, do you think that's a thing, though? Like, dick prints in long underwear? Do you think that's somebody's thing? Like, of course it
mean-
is, but...
I mean, I was gonna say, like, dick prints in, like, sweatpants are a thing. And so, like, I imagine that's kind of similar.
I feel like that's probably a thing.
I
It
bet
would
Gotcha
be the
hard again,
least
didn't
weird
I?
thing that Paul is into.
Definitely.
you always give me hard, Grandpa. Sometimes I ain't even hard, and I think of you, and my dick goes boing, 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 boing.
That's good. Wait till you see me in person.
Oh, I can't wait, Grandpa.
You can't. You probably won't
Like
ever
dick
leave the
print.
house. You'll want to be with
Be
Grandpa
careful.
all the time.
I will.
Just so you know, Ballpark Franks, you might see a penis.
No way.
Because I don't know nobody.
I mean,
as
maybe.
horny as
There's
me
a
except for you,
possibility.
Grandpa. You're hornier than anybody I ever met in my whole life. You're
Now
like
let
the
me
Terminator.
get on your nipples and make you feel horny.
You're gonna say, I don't want Sarah Connor, I want Paul. And you're gonna terminate my butthole.
I got Paul.
Terminate my
I'm a
butthole.
6'4".
And I'm glad you're now informed about dick prints. The more you know.
Fingers in his butthole.
You're gonna start out with 4?
Now I'm gonna start with 1 and work up.
Do your thumb, because it's fatter.
Yeah, I'll even start with the thumb before I do the first finger.
And then you're gonna go like to the other room to get the handcuffs, and you're gonna say, I'll lick crack.
I'll lick crack. Okay, that was
I'll
actually
just-
really clever.
It took me a second. God damn it, Paul. You missed your calling as a comedian.
Tie
He
your
really
hands
could have been a
behind
stand-up comedian.
He could have. So much youthful potential robbed.
your back.
But then I won't be able to fiddle with my noodle.
No, I mean when I'm there.
All right.
You won't have to fiddle with your noodle because Grandpa's going to have it in his mouth.
That's cool. Oh,
hey,
shit.
I got to go, Mother. I got to go. I'll call you back.
All right, Grandpa. God, Grandpa.
My other phone's ringing.
Fuck
Bye.
them, Grandpa.
There was one call where you could hear Stanley's phone going off in the background, and Paul was like, "Grandpa, they're calling you! They're coming for you!" And it always makes me laugh really fucking hard.
It's so good. Oh. Also, would you like to do one more call after this one? Because this is about over.
All right, absolutely.
All right, and then we can call it a night there, because time flies when you're watching disgusting things.
When you're thinking about Neeples.
Neeples. And dicks and
What the?
sperms.
So ridiculous.
He stayed on the phone for fucking 15 minutes with that shit.
Bobby!
Bobby! Bobby!
That's love, Grandpa. Black love.
You went, oh, it smells like shit in here.
I enjoy this behind the scenes chatter.
Me too. It's nice to see what goes on.
Stan hates how you come, but he wants you to come so much. Why?
And then when your phone vibrated, you went, oh, I just farted.
It was somebody starting up their motorcycle outside.
Oh my god. You go, it smells like shit in here. Oh, fuck.
He's so excited to talk to Pete or whomever it is calling him on the phone. He hung up with me.
Oh, really?
He hung up on me. You didn't hear it?
Oh, Paige.
I thought you hung up on him.
No, he told me his other phone was ringing. Didn't you hear his other phone?
Stanley,
hear him at all.
two-timing.
You couldn't hear him?
He's a two-timing whore.
Also, yes, least erotic sexual conversation. Yeah, it do be like that. It's all a lot.
Yeah, it's like, it really is just the least sexy thing you could think of. Talking about poop and Neeples and ooh, grandpa, like it's a lot.
It's a whole lot. Yeah, let's see. Let's try to find one last one for the evening. Why don't we do, it's a little bit of a shorter one. How about Paul thinks he's a Mexican kid?
Ah, there we go. We're tying back to the lore.
A little bit of the deep lore for everybody. So we'll do that, and then that'll be our last one of the night. And
I still know yours, and I still know grandsons.
Well, as long as you remember us.
No, believe me. I still have, even though it's under Paul's name. You know Paul changed your Facebook page, don't you?
Again?
Oh yeah, some more lore info. He operated primarily on
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah.
yeah.
And it was very easy to troll him because you could just have a man in your profile picture and he would answer a message from you.
And the fact that this man is using Facebook as like a dating service is, to put it loosely, is so wild to me.
He predicted Facebook dating before it became a thing.
He did, Stan the man was ahead of his time.
That was from a week or two ago. I can't get in. He still won't give me the damn password.
He will soon because Grandpa's gonna, I was saying, because nobody gets on and talks to me there. But I've still got your naked pictures on there.
I can't. Yeah, we talked about this.
Still on there.
Yeah, we talked about this before. He changed the name. He changed everything about it, and he won't give me the password.
It is very boomer. Stanley is.
He's like very boomer energy.
He's
like everything he does.
He's the boomeriest boomer you ever did see.
Derek's dick on there.
Oh God.
There's a picture of Derek's dick on there.
Ugh, this kid.
Yeah, I know, but he's our boy.
He's a lot of too much responsibility sometimes.
And shouldn't you be concerned about that, considering Derek is like 17 or something? He's like 16 or 17.
You should be a hell of a lot more concerned than you are. Like, none of this registers with him. And I have to wonder if it's because of the fact that his arrest was dropped, his charge was dropped, that he's just so, like, unafraid.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Maybe it'll straighten him out.
Although I'd like to see him if he's smart enough. He wants to come and take care of Grandpa and be his nurse. I said, you're going to go to school to be a nurse. Well, I can do that and still be with you.
Well, he'll have to stop the marijuana.
He'll have to stop all the drugs. Period.
And he'll have to start pretending that he's a little Mexican boy.
He better be American first.
I don't know what's going on with him. Ever since he started those Spanish classes, everything, he talks like a Mexican kid. I said, Paul,
Well, it may be because he's practicing, but at least he can talk Spanish to the neighbors.
Yeah, I don't know. They're probably calling me an asshole half the time. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Well, Paul does. Have him listen.
They call me over. They're always got something that needs to be fixed over there. I'm trying to be a good neighbor, and all of a sudden, the wife starts, and I don't know what the hell I say, English, please.
Just say, no te hablo español. Total
I
single.
don't like some light racism.
Yes.
Just a little bit, just a sprinkling of it.
A sprinkling on top of the molestation of energies of this call.
Yeah, it's the cherry on top of the pedophilia sundae.
Speak Spanish. Only English.
I'm running a real circus here, Daddy.
That's all right. I wish I was there to help you.
I do too.
I had Paul real hungry yesterday. I said, I'm making some good old old-fashioned beef and noodles with mashed potatoes. He was ready to hop on a bus and a train and walk.
Yeah.
Hitchhike.
He doesn't.
Easier to me.
He doesn't like my cooking.
Oh. Office. Of course, I'd be at home and you wouldn't have to, if I was there, you wouldn't have to cook. I would.
If it
Oh,
was-
he's
if-
gonna be like their live-in maid.
Oh, he's their Manny.
And walk, but I'll do
Put
it.
on the maid
If I
outfit,
left-
Stanley.
And the cat ears. You heard me.
left it up to,
Boys.
if I left it up to Paul, we'd be eating out of cans every night.
Well, that's true. He hasn't learned how to cook.
I've taught him how to cook, and he doesn't take to it.
All right. Well, listen, you get to bed, and like I said, I'm glad I called you, and I'm glad we talked and figured out what's going on. But keep me posted on Paul because he's my grandson. He's your son. He's my grandson.
All right, just don't let him pull the wool over your eyes.
Well, that's why I check things out with you, so I hope you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. You need to know the truth.
I'm just waiting for it to get sexual.
You know what's gonna happen.
It's like a countdown. It's like when is it gonna happen? It's like when you're watching a scary movie and you're like the killer is in the house, like, and they're gonna find the person hiding. Like, come on, where is it?
Like you don't see anything yet, but you can hear like the scare chords.
Exactly.
I thought it was you and Mike and Derek all sitting there watching porn naked, drinking
No.
wine.
No, no,
I didn't
no.
know you were gone.
No, no, no. Mike put, like I said, Magic Mike put on the porn, broke out the wine, and then I had to run.
Paul said it was good porn, was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was.
Stanley is a shit critical thinker. Like, you gotta wonder kind of what was it like being a student in the students class, because you know those kids were giving him mad shit.
Oh, probably. Or they were probably like just I feel like he was a pushover as a teacher.
Oh yeah.
So like they probably were walking all over him and he was fine with it because he's a fucking pervert and is like, well, all these young boys are telling me what to do.
Can't help it.
I can't
He had gay porn or guy-girl porn.
He had gay porn.
And Derek was watching.
No, Derek wasn't there at that time. Derek was like I said, me, Magic Mike, and Derek were in the house at the time.
Right.
Paul's always outside brooding in the garage. Like I said, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's
He's not brooding, he's smoking.
He's probably out there jacking off in the garage. I don't know what he's doing.
No, he wasn't jacking off, he was smoking.
I
He
kept
told me he was smoking.
I kept yelling out the door for him to come in here. His friend Derek had come over, and he's not even spending any time with him. So
I
then,
guess he got mad at Derek for here's something else you need to know.
Stanley, where were you going with that, Stanley?
About it.
Yeah, Stanley, is there something you wanted to share with the class? Go on, Stanley. Come on.
Supposedly, there is a dick pic of Paul's dick on his phone.
A dick pic of his dick, you say?
Derek had the phone.
No way. Yeah, he thinks this is Paul's dad. And they okay, ballpark Franks, the way they play this off is that like he originally was with Paul's dad and like they were gay together and then he found out that like he had a son and then it became this whole fucked up like menagerie of incest and nipples.
Stanley was doing some Humbert shit, except the dad was also in on it and participating. and again, none of this is real, thank God, but holy shit.
The fact that he thinks it's real is bad enough.
Exactly.
To everybody on Paul's list, except he didn't send it to me. And then on Derek's phone, or on Paul's phone, Derek would call his father and pretend to be Paul and coming on to him.
well, I don't think Derek could do that because everybody knows that Paul talks like a 12-year-old Mexican boy.
Right?
So how could he pretend to be Paul?
I have no idea, but that's what Paul was saying happened. He said he was.
Oh, and then make the lore even deeper. This guy, Derek, they're talking about, his dad is Stanley's ex-boyfriend, Pete.
What are the odds?
Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's almost like all of these people are interconnected somehow, and they're, I don't know, conspiring together. But you know what? That'd just be silly to think. And yeah, he has been absolutely hornswoggled by these lads. Poor hapless Stanley.
But they always seem to, he gets mad every other day at Gary, but he's always back with him the next day.
Yeah, I can't speak on that because I don't know anything about that.
Well, Derek had Paul's phone while he was in the hospital.
Yes, I know he had the phone, but I don't know anything about dick pics or anything like that.
Okay, well, I can't tell you that either because it wasn't sent to me.
And it was,
I know I'm in his list of numbers.
and it wasn't sent to me, and so I don't know. I would
That
hope.
could be a tall tale.
I would, tall tales. I would hope that Paul had more sense than to walk around with his dick pics on his phone, but you never know with this kid.
You'd think they'd be happy about that.
Yeah, you know, showing off the goods.
You know, I can tell when he's not having a good day because he talks very babyish.
Yes.
But then I can always tell when he's having a real good day because he talks so mature.
Yeah, some days are better than others. Some days he's weaving these incredible tales and
Okay, fair question, viral effects. Who would win in a fight, Stanley's hard nipple or Lauren's ball wart?
Wait. Okay, I haven't kept up with Lauren at all in like the past year and a half. He has a ball wart.
Isn't ball wart where those wizard kids went to school? I'm thinking it would be Stanley's nipples. I think just the sheer piercing damage that they would be able to deal would just be way too much.
They have much more experience than the ball wart too.
Yeah, the ball wart, it lacks training, it lacks finesse. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm Stanley's nipples all the way.
I don't know what he's talking about half the time.
Some of it could honestly be the
Ball wart Franks.
I mean, everything with this kid changed after the divorce with my wife. You know, I got
How long have you two been divorced, if I may ask?
a couple years. I think she was cheating on me
Possibility.
because she got with her new husband way too quick after we ended it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we ended it, and within 3 months, she was already with this guy. So I don't know, you know. And then within 6 months, she had moved to Massachusetts. So
Well, how did you get custody? Because most of the time they favor the mother.
she didn't want custody.
Oh, was Paul emotionally disturbed before you two broke up?
No. He was a normal kid.
Wow.
The wart
Even-
just
he's
has
so-
armor.
I'm picturing Lauren's balls in a little suit of armor.
And then Stanley's nipples are like archers where they can aim the arrows directly at the weak spots of the armor.
He like fires them off and then he regrows his nipples so he can fire again.
He even spoke like he was American, for God's sakes. Then my wife left, and I think he felt that he wasn't loved anymore, and then he started these Spanish classes. He's in advanced Spanish, and now he thinks he's a little Mexican kid. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you got to realize, too, that his school population, Kayla's Spanish, his school population
the irony of my name being Kayla and I'm Mexican.
Right. Like, how did you end up being a character in this story?
I don't know. Listen, it's been a long experience in this community being named Kayla and the decoy being named Kayla.
Kaylas everywhere have a lot to endure in this community.
I do.
Also, yes, Ballpark Franks, my Twitter handle is a Mountain Goats reference. The Autopsy Garland is one of my favorite songs by them. I'm a pretty big Mountain Goats fan. I really like them. John Darnielle's like one of my favorite lyricists. So yeah, I'm glad somebody caught the reference.
Hispanic.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hispanics around here.
So it can't be helped. Anyway, I love you. Get some sleep.
I love you, son.
I love
Call me
you.
tomorrow because you'll just get up in time to go to work. But
Okay.
I will make it a point to try to call you.
Other question. Which one is, I don't know, which one is worse? Is it Lorne's I love you or is it Stanley's I love you?
That's a tough one. I feel like Lorne's I love you is worse because this is gonna sound really weird talking about two pedophiles like this, but I feel like Stanley like knows what genuine love is, and Lorne's sense of love is like he just wants to have sex and control a woman.
Yes. No, that's pretty much how I feel too. Like Stanley, at least, like Stanley's, concept of love is still deeply fucked up and horrifying, but
he's been in relationships with like other adult men that have been like, from what I can tell, normal.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Lorne has just been looking at teen girls on the internet.
So his concept of love is you do things for me, you let me do a sex on you, and that's love, obviously.
Do a sex on you.
And never make me mad or disagree with me ever. But also like mom me somehow, like
Yeah, be my bang maid.
yeah, be my bang maid. And yeah, definitely a little more of a deep cut. I don't know. It always that particular song always really stood out to me. So
Tomorrow morning, Daddy.
you better have a hard on.
I'll be naked if I get to make that call.
You're probably naked now.
Not yet. I'm too tired.
too tired to be naked.
Listen, I do care about you. I do love you.
And I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
And if I ever see you, I will hug you and pinch your nipples so hard.
I'm sorry.
I will pinch your nipples so hard. Like, thanks? Is that a threat?
It's like, I'm gonna kiss you and pinch your nipples. Like, okay, cool.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Ooh.
See, I still got it.
You got it, Daddy.
See, I've still got it. I've still got it.
Did you ever have it, Stanley? I don't think you did.
He had something.
Something.
Keep me informed about getting Paul some help, because I'm going to keep riding your butt till you do.
All right, I'm going to make another appointment with these guidance counselor and see what's going on. I'd like to get up there next week or something. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, because he probably needs a therapist, because the lies are getting too outrageous.
Oh,
And I don't care
A
if you-
fucking
I don't care if you
therapist.
story-
Better get that therapist out of our lives, Paul.
I told you that he told me.
I mean, this has been these tall tales have been going on for at least a year and a half now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking?
Oh, that's interesting that you mentioned that. Yeah, Ballpark Franks. It's, yeah, that they do. interesting tie-in, and it's, yeah.
Between you and me, what's happening?
What's happening?
He's trying to split you and I up
Why would?
so that he can come and be with me and say the heck with you.
You think so? My son don't love me?
Whoa. I didn't say he doesn't love you, because he did tell me in a text tonight that he loves you very dearly.
Then why would he split me and my daddy up?
Me and my daddy.
Me, my mommy, and my daddy.
That was a whole ass man. That was a full grown man saying me, my mommy, and my daddy.
Like something out of a horror movie.
He does. Just like the time when we were all on the phone, he said, Grandpa loves you more than he loves you.
Oh, yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do, Daddy.
And it hurt me, and you know how I corrected him right away.
And I appreciate that, Daddy.
Because that was never said.
That was very hurtful to me.
Sure it was. And I knew you'd be mad at me, because it didn't happen. But anyway, you better be in bed talking to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my teeth brushed and hop into bed so I can have a good day tomorrow.
Oh.
You're going to have a good day. Because I'll text you if you'll let me.
I will. You can text me anytime.
Well, I'll text you and make sure your day's going okay, even though it's the last day of the month. You guys got snow out there?
No, we didn't get any snow.
I love how they go from like sexy nipple talk to, hey, how's the weather?
Well, we're supposed to have snow, what's tomorrow, Tuesday, about Thursday here again. And I said, first of March it's going to snow. Of course, we've got snow here in April. So.
Oh, we've had snow here in May.
Yeah, I know. And it's been a weird winter.
Yeah, it has.
But I'm glad I got you around.
Well, I'm glad I have you, Daddy.
Aw, Grandpa.
So sweet.
Anything happens to Paul, you better be on that horn to me.
All right, I will keep you informed, Daddy.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about being on the horn, Stanley.
I heard that.
Oh. I know you just mean good, Daddy.
I know. I'll spank it red and finger it good.
Oh, here we go.
Mm.
Watch it. You're going to get a hard on, then I'll have to finish. Good night, son.
We'll save it for the morning, Daddy.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was beautiful.
It really was. Love is still alive and well in 2024.
It is. Love is real. And yes, as a matter of fact, Ballpark Franks, the podcast name, it was kind of a mixture of two things. My co-host and I are also like both big Mountain Goats fans, so it was kind of just like the icing on the cake. Both of our little online avatars are skeletons, and then it was a little thing of like, oh, this is kind of a neat coincidence. So yes, you got it. And thank you very much. But yeah, that Stanley,
It's been a gross night in like the best way.
it has been like a wonderfully foul night, and I'm so glad that we got to spend it all together.
Yeah. Y'all get to think about Grandpa's nipples and the horrible brain burger, like
Grandpa's nipples and Cobra's slop. Well, Squeak, thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate you being here. It's always fun. I always enjoy doing
It is
these.
always fun. Thank you for inviting me. I always have a blast doing this stuff.
Glad to do it. I like doing this with a friend. It's more fun that way. So, if you want
Keeps you sane too.
yes, exactly that. It's less that you're going through this alone. if you want to follow me, I occasionally post things here. I don't have a streaming schedule right now. I just kind of do this when I wanna. So, all for fun. I actually posted an animation today too, so
I saw that. It's looking good.
Thank you. You can follow me here. I'm not using Twitter so much. I am at Autopsy Garlands on Twitter. I'm at Uncle Death with a K on Blue Sky and on Twitch. My commissions are actually open, so DM me if you're interested in any
Don't
of
tell
that.
me that. I'm gonna have to commission you again.
If
for the
you
third time.
I love working with you though. Like you ask me to draw the most fun stuff. So
Listen, sometimes I just want to see the little gay people in my head like love each other, you know?
I love drawing happy little gay people. It makes me happy.
It makes me a happy little gay person.
Yes. And yeah, Squeak, if you want to drop socials or anything.
I mean, really just on YouTube, I'm Cyber Squeak. My picture is a little cat. I don't know why it's been that for this long, but it just kind of feels like the me icon at this point.
It's a good picture.
But yeah, just Cyber Squeak, that's me. I stream a lot less than I used to, but like I still stream occasionally. I've been streaming the Sarah Boone court case for like the past like 3 times I've streamed now. So
Oh man, speaking of repulsive shit.
yeah, right? Like watching that bitch on the stand try to fucking justify any of her behavior is gonna be insane.
Yep. Definitely so. But thanks again for being here. Thank you to everybody who showed up and chatted. This was a good time, and I hope you all have a good night.